AITA for lying about infertility to teach my boss a lesson. So I3 to F started a new job about a month ago. My new boss 50F is so unbelievably unprofessional, and I finally cracked. But now I'm having some regrets in the interview. There was a weird question about, do you have kids? Are you planning on having a baby anytime soon? That is a weird, intrusive question to ask in an interview, and I can't imagine ever asking a stranger about that. But the new job is teaching preschool, and I just brushed it off as a poorly worded way of asking. If I had a child that they would need to have space for in the school. Like if I was planning on starting a family, they would hold an empty space in the infant room so that my child could attend. When I responded that no, I don't have any children, my boss followed up with, well, my son didn't settle down and start a family until his early 30s, so you have time. Again, super weird thing to say to a stranger. For the last month, the comments about me starting a family have been relentless. Like at least 3 times a week, my boss, the owner, is asking when I am having kids or intentionally coming into my classroom while holding an infant and telling me how cute this new baby is and don't you want one of your own? She even sent out a staff memo about the joys of motherhood. I'm dating someone not even engaged yet, and while I definitely see a future with him, our conversations about kids have mostly just been, let us have at least a year of enjoying marriage before bringing the stress of a baby, which to me seems reasonable. And it also seems like something that should only concern me, my significant other, and maybe a doctor. My workplace should have no say in that. Now here's where I think I might be the odd. Yesterday afternoon, Friday, as I was leaving work, my boss stopped me. I assumed she was just going to tell me to have a nice weekend or remind me that we have no school on Monday or whatever. But no. She said, let me know if you have a little too much fun this weekend so I can save room in the baby room. Yes, those were her exact words. I stared blankly for a couple seconds, trying to process what my employer had just said. And out of pure frustration, I responded with, actually, I just found out I'm infertile, but thank you for bringing up that pain, and walked out. My plan, in the moment, was to make her feel awful and realize how absolutely intrusive and out of line her comments were. In hindsight, I don't think it was okay to make jokes like that because I know a lot of women genuinely do struggle with infertility, and I am lucky to be able to, hypothetically, have children in the future. So I definitely feel like a little bit of an awe for that comment. But on the other hand, I feel like someone needed to put my employer in her place because if she continues to have no boundaries, she will undoubtedly ask someone who is genuinely struggling, and I wouldn't wish that pain on anyone. So, AITA for lying about infertility in order to shut up a boss with no boundaries.